Welcome to the Eric Avisar Show, where it's now time to talk about the Green Bay Packers going out and picking up a huge playoff win over the New York Giants at home playing at Lambeau Field. I mean, wow, what an incredible vintage bravado, Aaron Rodgers virtuoso performance. I mean, he was just absolutely flat out unstoppable, throwing for over 350 yards, 4 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers is now the only quarterback in Green Bay Packer history to have multiple 4 touchdown games in the playoffs. Rodgers just fully uh, tore apart the Giants defense pretty much from start to finish. You know, he threw 4 touchdown passes. It would be hard to argue against the notion that the second one was the most important. Throwing a 42-yard Hail Mary to Randall Cobb on the last play of the half. I mean, look, there was a whole other half of football to be played, but if ever a game was won on a play before halftime, it was this game tonight. I mean, you could just feel it as that ball traveled through the air that somebody on the Packers team was going to come down with it, and that somebody was Randall Cobb, who, of course, stepped up in a huge way in the absence of Jordan Nelson, who suffered a rib injury in the first half. Cobb finished with 3 touchdown catches for 116 yards. Let's also give major credit to Davante Adams. 8 receptions for a team-high 125 yards, made a brilliant touchdown catch that put the Packers up 7-6. And, of course, from there, Green Bay never really looked back. From the Giants' point of view, the media narrative is going to be that, the wide receivers and all the guys who went down to Miami on their day off distracted them from the game. It's an unfair narrative because they were just flat out beat by a better football team. And I know Odell Beckham is going to catch a lot of heat for this because he dropped 3 passes, including a touchdown reception. So, look, not the best game from Odell Beckham. I was satisfied with Eli Manning's performance. I thought he did the best he could. He really wasn't all that often. He looked dialed in and ready to perform. As one may have expected, both teams struggled to get their running games going, and it would have been huge for the Giants to get their running game functional because in every game this past season in which the New York Giants ran the ball more than they threw it, the Giants won. So, tonight, I believe it was 44 passes as opposed to 17 runs. But I was very disappointed in the play calling of Ben McAdoo. Running the ball on first down way too often, running the ball on 3rd-and-1s. Look, in today's NFL, 3rd-and-1 is a passing down, okay? Let's be fully honest and clear about that. And, but going back to Aaron Rodgers, he is the best at Hail Marys. He is the best at improvising, running the naked bootleg play, which he gashed the Giants time and time again. And just the way he sits back in the pocket with so much composure, holding the ball for 8 seconds, and doesn't even take his eyes off of looking downfield. His pocket presence is absolutely second to none. All right, so I said in my preview for this game too that Jared Cook had potential for a big game. He had some really important catches, 5 catches, 48 yards, but each one of them was important. So, for the Giants, look, mistakes and bad calls kind of hurt them too. Ed Hockley blowing the play dead when the Giants made a clear fumble recovery. That hurt the Giants when they were still within striking distance. But what hurts even more than that was Bobby Rainey's decision to catch a kickoff and step out of bounds on the 3-yard line. If the ball goes out of bounds, the Giants have great field position off of, kick out of bounds. And if it goes into the end zone, it's a touchback at the 20. You really just, it's hard to understand what was going on in his mind on that play. Just truly inexplicable. So it's going to be a tough offseason for the Giants. Questions to answer. Guys like Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, Jason Pierre-Paul, are they going to come back? How is this team going to shake up? But overall, it was a major step forward for the Giants this season. Now the Packers, they're going to travel southwards to Dallas. They're going to play indoors. They're going to play in Jerry World. And I am backing the Packers, like I said before in my preview show, to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to beat Dallas, and they're going to beat whoever comes out on top of the Seattle Atlanta game. So really look forward to seeing how the rest of these NFL playoffs shake out. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel.